Hi everyone. Okay, so in my video for my 8 most worn things, I mentioned that I was thinking about doing a bag video, and I got quite a lot of requests to actually do one, more than any other requests that I've got before. So I thought I should do it. Now, I'm just going to say before I start, if you're watching this and you don't really know what this is meant to be, or you don't watch my videos normally, please don't be rude and say, sorry about the dog, and say, you know, you're spoiled and all that kind of stuff. I'm not doing it to show off, I'm doing it because people ask to see it. So yeah, the general thing, say leave hater comments for somewhere else, please. Okay, so how I store my bags, I actually store them in these 2 plastic boxes that go under my bed, and then I usually have a few that don't fit in there that I'm using at the moment. So I'm just going to go really fast because otherwise I'll run out of time. The bag I'm using at the moment is actually one that I bought in Italy. It is a purple kind of tote. It's a purple tote. It's I use this in uni because, sorry, what's getting involved? Basically you can fit like an A4 sheet of paper in it, and it's got loads of pockets. I'm not really going to show you inside because it's really messy, but you can fit like books, and so I use this most of the time at uni. Super useful. It's more for use than anything else. The next one, I'm showing you the ones that aren't in the boxes to start off with. The next one is from Topshop, and it is this black leather bag with studs, which actually like hangs down. I haven't used this in a while. I usually use it when I go out because it actually, even though it doesn't look that big, it's enormous. Like I can fit my jacket, like all sorts of stuff in there. So that was from Topshop, which I think I got in a sale for about £35, which is a good deal. The next one is like a little satchel, and it's really thick brown leather. I got this when I was on holiday in Portugal, and it kind of goes across your body, and it's got coins studded into it, and then, yeah, it's like that. I don't really use this that much because it smells really strongly of leather. If you know that kind of like not very well cured leather that still smells kind of animal-ish. Smells of that. So yeah, so I'm going to go open my boxes now. And I said in my what's in my handbag video that I did that I am quite addicted to mulberry. Now this box is kind of all mulberry bags. They're all in their little sleeping bags or dust bags, whatever you want to call them. I'm going to start with this one, which I believe is called a Brook bag from Mulberry. They're kind of, I store them with their stuffing in and everything, so they're nice and they keep their shape. With the 2 little pockets that you can't keep anything in because they're so small. But yeah, so that is the first one from Mulberry. The second one is actually pretty similar to that, but I got this about 3 years ago, and I haven't used this as much. This one I use a lot, as it's kind of like sits on your shoulder really well. And I guess if anyone kind of tries to attack you, you can like hit them with the chain. I don't know, maybe not. But yeah, so the next one is this one. I think this is called Tyler, but I'm not 100% sure on that. But yeah, so it's like a little saddle bag, and it has this little pocket in the front here, which is kind of cool. And then, yeah. So that is that one. Okay, so the next one is the bag that was in my what's in my bag video, and that is the Mulberry Roxanne. I think this colour is called lavender. It's like a pink, kind of browny pink colour. But yeah, okay, so more Mulberry stuff. I have this like I can't remember the name. I think it's Julie Vander something. I'll put it in the sidebar so you can see actually what it is, but it's like a big tote. This is kind of like a bit destroyed, as this is what I used for uni last year, the majority of the time, because I carry around a ton of books all the time, and I don't want to use my nice bags, otherwise they kind of get destroyed. So, but yeah, this one is really cute. It's got like a spoon and a rose on the front, which is kind of quirky, and on the other side is a lady with a leaf in her mouth. But yeah, all my Mulberry stuff was actually from Bicester, so I should mention that as well. Like, with the exception, I think, of one of my designer handbags, they were all bought in sales for at least 50% off. So yeah, I'm a real bargain hunter. Okay, so the next one is from a designer called Patrick Sweeney, who I think I'm pronouncing that right. If I'm not, just let me know in comments. But yeah, I got this for my birthday actually a couple of years ago from my parents. And we found it in a sale in Liberties, just off Regent Street. I think this make is actually like relatively unknown, but I've definitely seen Lindsay Lohan carrying a few of his bags before. But this is just like a small hobo bag. It's made out of snakeskin. If that's controversial and you don't agree with that, I'm sorry, but it's a handbag. It happens. A lot of people have them. Yeah, so that's really cute, and it actually has like tweed lining, which is kind of cool. I think all of his bags are like that, if you see. And it's like really, really thick leather handle. I like that. It's cute. Kind of like a disco ball. So yeah, next one. Okay, the next box. What have we got in here? A clutch from, this is actually from Marks and Spencer's. And I saw this in Grazia magazine, and I just thought it looks kind of like Marc Jacobs like. I don't actually use it that often because it's quite hard to carry, because it's so big, you kind of put it on your arm and it's a bit awkward, but yeah. I love the colours. Next one is my Miu Miu bag that was in my 8 Most Worn Things video. So if you want to see more of that, go and watch that video, but this is what it looks like. I'm not sure what this is called, but yeah, it's the one with the bows on the side and the long strap. The next one I have is from Prada, and it is a small bag here. I think this was the first designer bag I ever got when I was about 16. And my mum gave it to me. It's from a Prada, the factory shop in just outside Florence in Italy, and yeah, my mum went there and she got some amazing bargains. It's a kind of strange bag, but it's cute. So that's the next one. Okay, so this one is just like a black hobo style bag with tassels. They're all a bit crazy because it's been stored away. But this is actually one of my favourites. You can't see it that well on camera because it's black. Maybe try and put it on that side. But yeah, it's really nice, and it's such soft suede, and the strap, if you look at it, is like folded over leather that's like twisted round. It's just really unusual. I got this in TK Maxx, and the make of it is Uturke or Uturke. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. If you know what it is, please let me know. But I looked it up online. That's how you spell it, if you can see. I looked it up online, and it actually is the higher end brand of Zara. They don't actually have in England. I think they only have one in Spain. But yeah, and it was in TK Maxx for about £60, and I love that bag. So, okay. There are 2 more. I'm racing through these because of the 10-minute limit. The next one I actually got on holiday as well, and it's by a make called Yes London, which I'd actually never heard of, but the lady in the shop was trying to tell me it was some flash new designer thing, but I don't know. So it's kind of, this has really been squashed. They do look a bit better once they've been taken out for a bit longer than 2 seconds. But yeah, this is just a big tote. I also use this for uni, hence it's a little bit battered. You actually can't really see, it looks awful on camera, but it's like patent leather here, and then like embroidered there, and it's actually made out of canvas. So yeah, that's that. And then the last one I'm going to show you is like my favourite bag, and sadly I don't get to use it as much as I would like because it's really impractical, but for me this is the most beautiful bag. And it's my favourite. Sorry, the dog's got a plastic bag that she's dragging around the room. Hold on a second. So, this bag is from Prada. Here's its dust bag. And it looks like this. Yeah. So, I think it's called the Glacier Zippers bag, and it was from Spring/Summer 2008, which was last summer, and it was from Selfridges. It's got like this metal plate on the top and metal here, and then it's got like quadruple zippers down the side, and a huge padlock that is really heavy. And basically the reason why I don't get to use this bag as much as I would like is that it has short handles, so you can only put it here. You can't put it over your shoulder, which is okay normally, but this bag weighs a ton. Like, it's heavy. It's as heavy as a normal handbag now, and it doesn't have anything in it. So when you put stuff in it, it's so heavy. And I knew this in the shop when I was going to get it, and I kind of had that thing in my head of, do I get it, or do I get the black one without the metal that's really practical, has a long strap. So yeah, obviously I went for this one, but yeah, I think if you don't use it that long, it'll actually stay nicer for longer, so that is my favourite bag, and yeah. So I've run out of time, but that is my handbag collection. I hope you guys liked it. Please subscribe to my channel if you did, and I will see you again soon. Bye!